Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Sonny, and today we are going to talk about Blitz. Now, if you have not tried Blitz, I don't know, maybe it's a it's a new game type, you're unfamiliar with it, you're not quite sure you want to dip your toe in it. Maybe you didn't even know it existed. Maybe you haven't got around to it yet. Maybe you heard this is the Call of Duty Ghosts version of Capture the Flag, and you threw up in your mouth a little bit and went, I don't do Capture the Flag. Let me tell you. Fuck all that. Put that disc in the tray, fire it up, get you a game of Blitz. Because you know what this is like? This is like Team Deathmatch and Capture the Flag went down to the Motor Lodge, got themselves some cold duck champagne chilling in the ice bucket, Barry White on the radio, my first, my last, my everything, and in the morning, along with the attendant, Shame, they gave birth to this big, beautiful baby that is Blitz. Because look, Capture the Flag was always a slow game type, right? Because nobody wants to wait 7 to 15 seconds to respawn in this game. Well, now all you gotta do is this. Boom! Beam me up, Scotty! I'm here! That's it. All you gotta do. Each side has a territory that you have to cross the perimeter of, and you are Wonka visioned right the fuck out, and you score a point for your team. There are 2 rounds, 5 minutes each. The maximum score is 8 points per round, so first team to 8, or if the timer runs out, that's it. That's who wins. But let me tell you something. Time does not run out on this game. I think I have played one game where it went to time, and that was because we were two teams just, grinding it out. And are you going to get campers? Yeah, you're going to get campers. I mean, look, it's an objective game type. Of course you're going to get campers. That last capture I had, I don't know if you saw it, right off the left side of the camera, there was a guy just watching the territory. But that's kind of the nice part about it. People yet haven't figured out this game. They will in time, but you can't just... A lot of people make the mistake of just sitting there watching the territory, and as soon as your foot crosses the perimeter, you get beamed out. So people put IEDs and shit on the territory, put IMSs, it doesn't matter. As long as you slide in and grab that territory, that's it. You score a point. So you get to have a nice, fast-paced game type. Now, you don't have to play it as a rusher, and it doesn't have to be fast-paced, but I'm going to tell you something. If you want to control the pace of this game, that's going to require a team, and you're going to have to be coordinated, because controlling the pace of this game, it doesn't want to be controlled. It wants you to go full tilt. Like I said, this game does not get called for time unless you've got 2 beast teams just banging heads against each other, and that's the only time it happened to me, was 2 really good teams just going head to head and not being able to get the advantage over the other one. But you know what else works great in this game type? The spawns. That spawn system that we are freaking out about, going, oh my god, they spawn behind me, they spawn on top of me, they spawn in front of me, I spawn in front of a guy who's already aiming down sights who shoots me before I even get to pull up my gun. That spawn system actually seems to work here in Blitz, because there's a line of demarcation, right? There's a their side and an our side. And you will spawn with your teammates on your side of the map. They will spawn with their teammates on their side of the map. So that if you penetrate into their territory and you're in their territory, you know they are going to spawn here, here, and here. And here we go with my Helo Pilot. Look at this guy trying to come around and kill me. No, Helo Pilot got him. As you can see, here's the spawn system on display. I'm in a Helo Pilot, and they're going to continue to spawn on their side of the territory. And that gives me the ability to control them, as well as give my call-outs to my teammates that it's okay to go in there and capture that territory. So, because that line of demarcation is there, you don't get spawned behind a lot. You know where the enemy's going to spawn. Now, that does introduce the possibility of spawn trapping, and some people try to spawn trap in this game type. But you'll get a feel for that. You'll know when there is that you can spawn trap and they can spawn trap you. That's a very real possibility in this game type. But again, check out the lobby leaderboard. You'll be able to determine who the spawn trappers are. For instance, in this game here, the lobby leaderboard tells you roughly how many average captures a player has, and you can see in this particular lobby, there were most of the people on the other team had less than 1. So that tells me that either they don't play a lot of Blitz, or they play it and they don't try to capture it, or they play it and maybe they're not very good at the game type, or maybe they're just learning the game type. It's all a possibility. But that's one of the reasons that I decided to run Sit Rep and Blast Shield, was I saw the entire other team is probably going to be camp. And as you can see from here, from me playing, I was right. They were going to be sitting down and camping. Watch this guy. I'm going to come over here. Look at this guy. He's just laying prone in the grass, waiting. And here's going to be the only shitty thing that happens this game. I think this would have been a flawless game type for me, except for this right here. I capture the territory, I come off the spawn, again I go running full tilt right into an enemy who's ready to shoot me. And you know what? That just happens. You just let it roll off your shoulders. It's Call of Duty Ghosts, man. It's gonna happen, and it's okay. It's okay. I didn't need to go flawless. I didn't need to get a chem strike or anything like that. Those things are not terribly important to me. You know, and it's one of the reasons that I wanted to talk about this is because objective gameplay, often you see it and it's all about the big kill streaks. It's all about the big gameplays, you know. What happened to me the other day was I was watching a video commentary on YouTube, and I shit you not, this guy was making the case for why Black Ops 2 was to blame for why he got in the habit of collecting tags. And that guy right there, let me tell you something, that is advanced camping. That is graduate school level camping right there. Lay in the butt of your dead teammate. I love that man. I love that man. That man's my friend. That man is a genius. So Black Ops 2 is the reason that he still plays the objective, because he's in that score streak mentality, and he doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to play the objective because it damages his chances at kill streaks and chem strikes. Speaking of chem strikes, same thing happened in Twitch. Guy pops into a chat, says, "What are you playing?" I tell him we're playing Kill Confirmed. He says, "Oh, so you guys are going for KEM strikes, right?" I said, "No, man, we're going for tags. The game's Kill Confirmed. We're going for tags. And if a chem strike happens, it's probably one, a fluke, and two, I can guarantee you it didn't come from me because I don't get that shit." I mean, this doesn't happen in real life. You know, you're not going to go get a game of pickup basketball, and when it's your turn and you get the ball, you just go walk off the court and say, "Hey, I'm going to hold on to the ball. I'm going to sit over here on the bench, and if I sit over here and hold the ball on the side of the court, you guys can't score, so I win." Ha that shit doesn't happen. And I don't know how to fix it. I don't know that there is a way to fix it. You know, people are always going to be selfish. People are always going to only worry about their individual performance. We've all been there. You know, you fight tooth and nail for a victory, and then some dude went, you know, 60-0 on the other team, and even though he lost, he's sitting there talking about how he's God's gift to Call of Duty because he went, you know, whatever, he went 60-0 even though he lost, and that's bullshit. We know it's bullshit. You know, we got this mentality surrounding which is worth more, the kill or the win. And I think the only way we're going to be able to get people playing objectives again really is to bring back some sort of score streak system, something that rewards people for doing something they wouldn't normally do. But hey, listen, I don't want to get bogged down in that. If you haven't tried Blitz, give Blitz a try, especially if you're one of those Team Deathmatch players who's a little burned out on the whacked out spawn system and the camping. You're going to find a much faster game type here. And hey, if you like Twitch, if you like to watch streams on Twitch, my Twitch link is in the description. So you can either follow me there, or you can follow me on Twitter. I like to send a tweet out anytime that I start live streaming. And for those of you, hey, just a heads up, if you're going to come by and watch a stream, our streams are about fun. Our streams are kind of laid back. We like to talk to the people who are in the chat room. We like to take class suggestions and game type suggestions for the people in the chat room. We like to play with the people who are watching the stream if we've got room and you happen to be on Xbox 360. So you aren't going to see, you know, big monster gameplays and like chem strikes, like I said, but you are going to see a bunch of people playing a game and having a good time. So if you want to, those two links will be in the description. You can hit us up there. And last and certainly not least, if you remember my last video about thermobarics, I said I might hate myself in the morning when I told you thermobarics are lethal, and my friend Brian sent me this video clip, and this video clip just came with 2 words of a message, and you know what that message was? Fuck you. Oh, you got taken out by a thermobaric. Alright, everybody, I'm Sundance. That's my time. I love you all. Thanks for hanging around, and thanks for sticking with me. I'm out.